have some common sense, and you've got to be able to have some self-reflection and awareness to realize that, but this is the system that we are in, and that's that Vince and how they used to operate. So
did you get a chance to see that excerpt from Ronda's book? If you haven't, I'll send it to you later. But where basically she was discussing this young female talent that's out of the company being disrespected by Bruce Pritchard. Did you read that?
I did not see that part. No. What now? Can you?
Yeah. So I'll send you the full thing later. But basically, she apparently had a shoulder injury, and this will sound very familiar to you. She had a shoulder injury that, by all accounts, according to Ronda, Bruce was trying to pressure her to work through. And he said something to her along the lines of young female talent question, nobody wants to work with you, whatever. She got very emotional, and Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan were both asking her what was wrong. And so a week later or so, I think she was out of the company. And I don't know if she's commented publicly on any of these things, but Ronda's book so far, there's shots taken at Vince, Laurinaitis, and Pritchard. And as you were saying, and rightfully so, she has no reason to hold back. She doesn't need anybody. But I was going to say, did you hear about, I don't know if I told you about this. I think you find this interesting. Did you hear about Ronda's brief appearance for Ring of Honor months ago? Did you hear about that?
I remember she did it, yeah. I don't know much about it. I just know she did it.
So this is, to me, the first example that I've seen publicly, and I'm sure there's others that just haven't come out or maybe I missed. But she was doing an independent show with Athena, who is contracted to AEW. And I guess they're friends. They were doing an independent show the week of a pay-per-view for AEW. And I'm not sure if Tony needed Athena that week. I'm not positive. But basically the idea was, hey, I'll let you use my contracted AEW talent to help your show, but I'd like Ronda Rousey to make some kind of appearance for Ring of Honor.
Yep.
And apparently Ronda was not happy about having to do that. And look, this is the risk you run when you want to be a businessman, but I don't blame Tony in this situation for saying, okay, I have no problem helping out this promotion, putting a talent that I need healthy for an upcoming event. I'm not going to ask for much, but I'd like to have you perform for me. But to me, that shows some growth in terms of him being a businessman. I think that's, and again, you don't want to upset a talent, obviously, especially like Ronda, that's out of a big corporate system.
Yeah.
And you want her.
She's made her money. She has her name. She never needed wrestling to begin with. It was just something that was a childhood, I think, thing she wanted to accomplish, and she didn't. Yeah. She was massively successful at it, which is not easy to do. That. And again, goes to everybody because if people talk shit, she's massive. She raised the bar and set new heights for the females division for female fighters. All fighters at some point in time, they're going to get beat. Their road comes to an end. It's not everybody goes out undefeated with that. She had an amazing run with that. She set the bar that nobody had done before her with that. And then obviously she had her losses and on her way out. And then she went and she got herself back up. And then she went and her name and all that gives her the in. And that's rightfully so. It should. Like we've seen a lot of other people try it and they're not successful. She went in and she was massively successful, reached the highest of highs for the women's division on that, and did a lot of really cool things in pro wrestling, on two different occasions under two different contracts with that. And so she's massively successful. She's lived her dreams and with that. And so like anybody can hate on anything with that, but and she's always spoken her mind though with it. And what I'm trying to get is she has no reason to lie with this. Anybody that's going, she's just trying to sell books. Well, no shit. When you write a book, you write your story and then you sell your story with that. And then the media people pick up the different parts of it that they think are going to get clicks that people are going to find interesting, which all you dumb shits click negative and type negative shit on and give it more attention and you sell more copies of the book. They fucking win. They do it. But it's not that she's not putting out false information. She doesn't need to do that to stay relevant with anything. She probably gives two fucks about any of that. But that's what you do when you write a book is you have different pieces come out, and that's really important with everything going on. She's not the one that says, hey, push this out everywhere. The media places get the thing they think all you dumb shits are going to go crazy and type negative stuff over, and they get you every time. So
yeah. And I mean, again, I'll tell you, I'll send you anything else that comes out interesting about